Cool stream, I left you a like, bro. I'm a YouTuber too, I do VR gaming, I have a green screen cam mic and everything, I'm doing good so far, Arbo.
Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safeco Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Trout and Cano slug it coming up next. Here's Brandon Phillips, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 4.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. The head-to-head history with King Felix. 29 hits in 76 tries. He's also blasted 7 home runs against him, so that should tell you all you need to know. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. Here's Justin Upton now. MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Digging in now, number 8. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 8.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
The 0-2 once more. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here.
Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pitcher. He gets stronger, so I think the first inning is critical. Take away his fastball, jump on him quick, and take it to him, because if you get too late in the game, you'll lose this one.
He'll get it into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed. Some quick hands.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Hopped up. Calling for it, Rizzo. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Lester ready, the 1-0. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Mariners leave a couple. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading out for the Cubs, the catcher, number 4.
Wilson Contreras is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball to the dirt, it reminds me when, 1, he was a catcher, but 2, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The relay. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Here's Addison Russell. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Here's Yonder Alonso. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. His past history against John Lester. A 3-for-5 line to show for those meetings. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I like it. Hard line drive on a fastball. Hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number one. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And down to third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward coming on, and that's the third out. But the Mariners drop. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Cano has it. Throw to first to be in time. And Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
How about it? Number 8.
Striding in once again. Number 8. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So a strong inning there. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Robinson.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting. Designated
Here's
hitter,
Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson
0 for 1
Cruz.
for him here in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Seager.
Kyle Seager. He drew a walk his first time up. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Into the box now. Chris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rizzo.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the windup and the pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Cubs are down. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 17.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yonder Alonso. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting,
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Russell.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Addison Russell is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Popped high in the air. Hernandez is there for it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Schwarber.
And he takes ball 1.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. You tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Dyson, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Javier Baez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this. That'll bring. Bring in Guillermo Heredia.
Left fielder Guillermo Heredia.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
Well, that first pitch single right there.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And no one will get this one. The 3-1 coming from Lester. And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Left side. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the ready for another shot now. Number 8 struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That ball was hit pretty good. I like the single, but man.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt.
And he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a slider up and in for ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now Lester's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Kyle Seager becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
First baseman, number 10.
Striding in once again, Yonder Alonso. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going. Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mets. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
David Phelps comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. His past batting line against David Phelps. 2 for 3. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder.
Ready once again, Guillermo Heredia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
The center fielder, number 1.
In now, Gerard Dyson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for it.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box. Number 8. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now. Not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Chris Bryant comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
This is pulled into right. Haniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Gene Segura standing in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
The shortstop, Gene.
This is line to left. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the...
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box score.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. Now to the plate.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit to short. Segura has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes to third. Seager has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Addison Russell.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. 2 out with the man at first. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1 left. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Right fielder, number 17.
Lays off 1-0. On his way toward the mound now is Skip Carl Edwards Jr., a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Yonder Alonso. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ben Gamble will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Baez is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago claimed the victory despite being held. baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Corey Seager is the second out of the opening frame. Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
So the first 2 batters of the inning.
Standing in now, number 35. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting fifth.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Yasiel Puig.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes the right fielder, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cesar Hernandez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, number 5. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Back up the middle to his left, Seager. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, number
Yasmani
9.
Grandal stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Altair. 1 down.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Utley awaits the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Utley now will hit for second. And Utley still going. He's heading for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting 8.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 31. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Coming to the plate now, Yu Darvish. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
Center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there.
Your attention,
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Hector Neris is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. A little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, number 17. He readies for his first plate appearance.
First baseman, number 17.
First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor ranging forward. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball.
So stepping in, Michael Franco. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-0. Here it is. Pitch is popped up, calling for it. Franco. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And late reactions, and they got him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now. Here it comes on 3-0. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Aaron Altair is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Daniel Nava will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Daniel Nava.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Daniel Nava becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Cameron Rupp is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Darvish pauses. 0-2 on its way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Luis Garcia answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Jock Peterson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The pitcher,
Striding in once again, Yu Darvish comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
center fielder number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Corey Seager stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Altair comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. Digging in, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Number 17 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he got him. Now